Welcome to this week's bonus video where Hop picks on Ancient Box. We're now to the point in the bonus videos where we've come full circle. We started out toward the beginning of this testing with Ancient Box, and now we return to Ancient Box. This is a different list than we started with. Obviously, the format's changed in Japan, so we're trying out a list from Japan to see how it holds up. This list is the Hop list from a few weeks back, with some changes as suggested by the player who piloted the deck back then. So we'll see how those changes make this deck better or worse. I'll go with tails.
All right. And it is heads.
Well, darn.
And I will go second.
Alrighty. You go second then. First. Not to prioritize. That is a face that says you don't like your hand, which I appreciate, but
I mean, it's not like I don't like it. It's just wow.
It's not something you'd be looking up on webs.
No, definitely not. No. I did get a basic though, so
There is that. Going first, so almost flip over a card. There's the card runner. Just basics, right?
only towards the active though.
Just the active.
Yeah. It's no clef key.
No, clef is the basics one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the record, we are playing with clef key here shortly, so.
At least it's not a Wobbuffet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would just be evil. Going back in.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Makes sense. Wonder what he's gonna grab.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the best to you.
Gotcha. Draw. Hey, I actually needed that. I'm gonna Artizone.
Artizone. I have a feeling visitor. There she goes. You're so cute. Come here.
Indeed, she is. All right.
What you got going on up there, big kitty? For those who obviously could not see that, that was the cat that just appeared on camera bothering the other cat. He did not love that too much. He had to give his disapproval grunt.
Brian.
Mm-hmm. Good. I just took the bait. Yeah, beautiful. That was a Poffin for 1.
Yep.
That's interesting pricing.
And pass.
All right. We're
That's not good. That's not even good.
Arizona. Personalize.
Mm-hmm.
Now I pray. Gotta hit me because this is asking a lot of this deck.
Really?
A couple of ways I could get there, but there's one way I want to get there. Let's see. Pardon me. Ooh. Ooh. Not dead yet. Ghost research 7.
Oh yeah. No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, very much
Oh
yes.
God, no.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
Are you gonna do the thing?
I am gonna be doing the thing.
Oh
Let's
no.
let's
Oh no.
let's do this. Let's start out with the parts I need to do most. Oh, I think I messed it up actually by
Did-
attaching.
Yeah, I think you did.
I can do it. Well, I can still do it, but not in the same way.
Man, it's you're already killing this.
Not in the way I wanted to.
Oh, not in the way that you wanted it to intended to. Wow. You want to make it suffer, don't you?
I mean, ideally, as much pain as possible.
That's just wrong on so many levels. That's your 4th energy?
And discard?
Yeah.
Do so.
Okay, then yeah, that you've already.
Yeah, I messed up with the. I messed up with my attachment earlier, and now I'm forced into the route I didn't want to take. I'm forced into my backup then, I guess. Just to clarify, my knife rate only affects the active, right?
Yeah, it only affects the active.
Okay. Double checking. I played the triple at this point, but you know. Alloy build.
Yeah, that was your only route. Because if you had done it to the active, yeah, it would have been.
No, I had another way to deal with it, but not the one I wanted to deal with.
I thought it can go into any.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now I'm doing. So I didn't even need the energy there because I have the freaking. Stupid. Okay, that's a misplay. I should not have attached the energy here. Period. It didn't need to be there. Okay, so post-hook is plus 30, plus 30, plus 30. So right now I'm doing 120. 120, 130. This will take. Give me one of your roaring winds. And then we're going to. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to do the 120 in the active. And then I'm going to put 30 on the other roaring moon.
You're a monster. Okay. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, so what's the wording on that?
Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, shuffle this Pokemon and all attached cards into your deck. So I might draw 3.
So draw 3, then shuffle in. Dude, come on.
Dude, I'm sorry. And then I am gonna Artisan. I wonder what I'm gonna get back. I just realized I'm going back in. I drew what I needed to draw.
You would. Mm-hmm. I can't help but feel like maybe Ancient Box isn't in the best spot after rotation.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Targets being.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, that wrong one.
You feel it? You just got caught.
1, 2. Plus these 2, yeah. A whopping. I'm gonna do Vengeful Feathers for 140.
Yep, draw for turn. Boss's orders up the other room. Or than this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna also?
Yeah, let me go on that too.
Okay.
I just there and I was like, okay, I should probably have that too.
It's understandable.
Draw on. At this point, I'm doing what 90 and I'm doing 90. So 30, yeah, 30, 90. Won't be quite enough to knock out Running Moon. They're not the active one, at least. Touch that there. All right, so what we'll do is we'll close cleave. So it's going to put you down to 20 HP left, and it's going to knock out the other Running Moon.
Touch. Do Artisan.
Okay.
Give me Snorlax.
Okay.
Then I will pass.
Turn. I'm going to bench Hop's Paramount. Attach energy. How many is it?
170.
170.
If I don't put another ancient card into the
How are you
discard.
getting to 170? So 25 multiplier that? Oh, it's 70 bucks.
Yeah.
All right. But,
And then I will run away and draw.
gotcha.
That's a stage 2, right?
Stage 1.
Okay. That doesn't help me at all. Targets being Roaring Moon and Roaring Moon.
Draw your pencil.
Vengeance punching for the knockout for 180 now.
My turn. Actually, no. Don't need that. Ireland.
Okay.
Relax. Jesus, this is the right move. No matter what I'm doing, knock out this turn. Let's go ahead and close cleave. We're gonna knock out the active roaring moon, and then we're gonna put the 30 on the bench onto one of the roaring moons on the bench.
I need 100.
Okay, super rod. Did you put in back a super rod? Double darkness, something else? No?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
It just.
So the rest of the way. Okay.
I'm still required to.
Yes, you are. Let's get.
Okay. 70, 80, 90, 100.
Should be a knockout. I think you.
1,
don't
2,
really that much.
3,
You just need what, 90? Well, you get there pretty easy.
7, 8. Yeah, okay, yeah, I have enough.
Yeah.
My advantage function for a crap ton of damage.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay, that's a good thing. I got that from prizing.
Draw 4 turn. Nest ball.
I wonder what he's gonna get.
That's expensive a lot.
Yeah. I get to pick though, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Iron Bundle.
Yeah, when and if I use it.
Yeah.
For the viewers at home, yes, I understand that Artisan's out, but I had to check something.
Wait, you didn't price check?
I needed to check something. I needed to confirm something. We're gonna fickle spit. We're gonna fickle spit for 150. These snacks.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. Second run. For double moon. Any energy this time or not?
No, I don't need any. And then I will Artisan with that.
And then double moon. Gotcha.
Attach for
Gotcha,
turn.
man. Yeah. Yep.
Targets being Roaring Moon and Great Tusk.
Yep.
Run away and draw. Choosing not to
Using that to what?
draw.
Read the effects.
Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, shuffle this Pokemon.
So you have to draw in order to shuffle it in. You have to draw cards in order to shuffle it in.
Okay.
So you need officials back up.
Okay. So I need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wording matters a lot.
Oh, well, then I'll just run away, draw, and draw 1. It says up to 3. And I'll do the same thing again with this one. Finally. And then do vengeance flinching for the knockout.
For definite knockout. Also, Metal Defender for knockout.
How much is it, Jen?
220.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Let's see how much I have actually. So 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60. I just need 4.
Mm-hmm. Get there.
Basically, that's my entire deck.
It may happen.
Damn.
Data doesn't know. What else do you get? Not at all, huh?
None at all, unfortunately.
So it's still 260. Well, 270 because of the Guardian, the Explorer's Guidance, right?
I just fucked up. That cost me the game. Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, that sucks. 2, 6, 7, 8. Vengeance fledging for 270, and you just have to pass turn and just say, and I literally deck out.
Yeah.
Because of this, I have to draw it in order to use this ability,
Mm-hmm.
and I do not have a means to draw.
I don't know. I'm just curious if I have game another way, just in case. Like, obviously, for the sake of this game, it's over. You done.
I mean,
lost.
yeah, I'm
But
dead. I'm dead.
So, if I didn't have it already, I would probably try to Arvin. Because I would try to get this guy out, I think. So I would get this, and I would get that. Is what I would do.
What would you get with the nest ball?
So I would put the nest ball in hand, put the choice belt in hand, and then I would bundle.
Okay. Yeah.
So Choose a new vote. Okay. And then I would.
Well, you have to choose one as yourself.
Maybe I just choose it myself.
It's. Oh wait, no, it just.
No, just switches into me.
Yeah, no.
At that point, I would nest ball. I would grab this guy, and I would grab that guy, put them down. And then I would have immediately retreated our Chaladon. Wait, actually, was that even a smart idea? I don't think it is. My original strategy was just to twirl this guy up and redo it.
Yeah, but you already are in, so.
Well, I know, but so I said my original strategy was to do that and do that. But then I wouldn't have had enough energy. Yeah, see, this strategy would have just lost me the game. Because I was trying to counter that was dumb. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, doing the original play would have been better, but I still don't have the energy, and I don't think I have. Do I have one in deck still? So my better play would have probably been to Night Stretcher for an energy, and then well, I would have to get that off of the armor, which I couldn't do if I'm also going to do that. So that would work. I don't know. I think I actually probably wouldn't have had it. I don't think I could have gotten there without you giving it to me.
Yeah.
Because I prize pretty roughly. I prized, so the biggest prize that honestly that I got of all of them was that one.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to double check to make sure that I actually had it prized. That's why I let Nest Ball. I ended up getting the Iron Bundle. Just to make sure that I wasn't crazy. But I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I hear you. My if it wasn't for the fact that when I knocked out the first Zacian EX, my prizing for the other two cards,
These guys really did not want to come out to play.
Yeah,
I need literally one more of them and I'd have been fine.
I know, and I know you have Ultra Balls to get into them.
But I didn't get into them. I didn't get the Ultra Ball except that one pretty early on.
Yeah.
And they're in there.
Oh,
one of them's in there at least. When was the second one? Maybe did I discard the second one earlier? Just forget about it.
I know it runs 4 in there.
It does not. It runs 3. So
Okay.
I did. Cool. Well, I would have thrown trying to do something stupid. But that's interesting all the same, because you threw 2, so.
Yeah, I know.
Let's look at these lists. Up first is Ancient Box. How do you feel about this list versus the old one?
I feel like
that one seems better, personally.
It does seem personally. But because of my poor lack of choices using my second Super Rod and not adding like that third energy.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm realizing at the same time, I'm like, okay, when I did Explorer's Guidance, I got rid of the remaining Ultra Balls because I had like a lot of ancient cards in my hand that I knew I wasn't gonna play. So, but
so basically, you needed the Ultra Balls.
Not necessarily. I did have when I used my second Explorer's Guidance, I did manage to get Professor Sada's and a Roaring Moon, and 2 Ultra Balls. But I'm like, okay, I've already used 2, but I need Professor Sada's for the knockout because. Yeah, I need to think strategically wise because I have the necessary energies in discard. So, yeah. The deck, I think it works pretty well. It's just lack of putting one energy back so that I can use Dunsparce's ability because, yeah.
I think my biggest mess up that last round was trying to save the Turo scenario. I think I probably should have just researched and prayed I drew into the other Archaladon so that I could have retreated out of the active. And this pretty much assumed you wouldn't have a Gus because you were down to nothing practically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that definitely would have been the best strategy, honestly. It was trying to hold on to the Turo scenario. I don't think it was worth it in that
Yeah.
game. That's what I was doing anyway because I figured it was probably helpful, but it wasn't. The flip side of that is Hop. I think the only thing wrong with this deck was the pilot. I think it was did just fine, frankly. Prizing Latios did suck, but it also meant that it wasn't an available target for my opponent to come squish like a bug because that dark weakness is bad.
It really is.
So I probably should have done that matchup anyway. But there was that one turn where I was really desperate to try to get the Snorlax out of the active and was wishing I had that Latios. Just didn't.
It's a good thing you didn't, because
No, I mean, it being prized probably made me play slightly better, frankly. But I don't know. The Snorlax is good. The Zacian is pretty good. The only 30 to the bench kind of sucks, but doing big damage to the active pretty easily is not bad. I do wish that I'd have been able to take the double KO that one turn instead of not being able to and whiffing it by 20 because I was missing the post wick. I think it was that I was missing that turn. If I'd have been able to get the double KO like I wanted, I think the game would have gone much better in my favor. But as it was, I basically had to rely on you taking yourself down to 3 prizes so I could throw the Kramer in the active and then just try to hope I had the prize map. It didn't really work.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Actually, the thing that concerned me the most when you were getting close to the end of prizes was that damn legacy energy. That I saw that come down. I was like, shit.
yeah. I was like, okay, I'm glad I got that. And I was like, okay, I can.
That was prize.
No, it wasn't actually. Actually,
Jeez.
no, it was priced.
Yeah, because I saw that on it. Well, shit. That's gonna mess everything up. Because that's actually why I was thinking about the bundle in the first place to try to get out of the active so I could still get a knockout. But then you still had energy on the moon, and you just knocked me right back out for 2 prizes and one anyway.
I figured, if anything, I'm like, okay, I need to have a consistency for Warren Moon, unless of course he's gonna draw through his entire deck. Then I'll go in with Great Tusk, but I didn't see any opportunity to use Great Tusk.
No, I don't think Great Tusk was useful against this game because I didn't burn my deck fast enough for that to matter.
Yeah.
Like my draw support was supporters.
Yeah.
I don't have any onboard draw support like you do. I mean the Dunsparce seemed to do you pretty well.
It did.
You got plenty of draw. I mean, you literally decked yourself out drawing it a lot, but
yeah.
I think it just came down to not getting a second Archelodon really hurt me, so I needed to see if I could get a second one a little bit earlier. Maybe that means the deck needs a 4th Ultra Ball. I don't know, but
yeah,
it did not feel bad as it was.
Plus, I didn't want to help you with Great Tusk because I'm milling you out. That gives you great opportunity to get the necessary energy into the discard and be able to.
I had plenty of energy in discard from the start of the game practically. I didn't have a problem getting energy in the discard pile. I had a problem finding the Archelodons to get it back out again. Because even toward the end of the game, I still had 4 metal energy in discard. I had plenty of them in the discard pile. That wasn't a concern.
My concern was after you mill, you had your card that you were going to draw next was either going to be Arven or Night Searcher to get back either Archelodon. If I had gotten rid of milled and Archelodon,
the next cards would have been Nest Ball and Ino. So I don't know. It doesn't.
That's hypothetically speaking.
Even still, both these deck ran just fine. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of them is super competitive, and they're both, at this point at least, they're both kind of kitchen table champions.
Yeah.
Ancient Box had its heyday last rotation. And it was a great deck for a long time. I just think there's something missing in the current iteration of it. I'm not quite sure what it is.
If I could replace 2 cards, one would be, or 2 copies of Pokemon. I would get rid of 1 Pokemon and maybe 1 trainer. The 1 Pokemon I would get rid of was the Fluttermane and get an.
Why? The Fluttermane was great in there.
Oh, I know it was great.
If anything, I would go up in Fluttermane.
I would try to add in that new Koraidon that gives you a big push in power.
You're talking about the one we specifically cut?
Yeah. Because honestly, it gives you enough edge to where.
But that doesn't require you to have a second energy type in the deck.
It doesn't need only needs 2 colorless energy.
Oh, for the 1 attack.
Yeah, for that one attack that can do 180, as long as another ancient Pokemon declared an attack. Which, in this form, in this current standard deck or post rotation deck, it did pretty well enough to. I would include 2 copies of that Pokemon into this deck because
would you cut 2 tusk because you're running 4 tusk, right?
yeah,
You cut 2 tusk for 2
yeah.
right on maybe.
Because unless certain matchups, sure, I wouldn't want to deal. I wouldn't want to deal with that types of decks. But with it has a certain variety for the deck.
A little bit of flexibility.
Yeah.
All right, that is it for us for today. Hope you all enjoyed. If you got some ideas on how you're going to build your own iterations of Ancient Box or Hop, we will see you guys on Saturday for the next live stream.